Good afternoon and welcome to Bolton Wanderers for this League One clash between Bolton Wanderers and Derby County. We are at the Tough Sheet Community Stadium. Blue skies and some white fluffy clouds above us and a certain air of expectation around this arena as well. Bolton have the ball back here. This is Gethin-Jones. Gethin-Jones ball forward and the race is on here, and Charles will win that race, and Charles it is that gets that ball in towards the penalty area. Players arriving and the effort is well saved in the end by Wildsmith. We heard from him in the build-up to kick-off, but that is a terrific block. He got down low and made a strong save on that one.
It was a great save from Joe Wildsmith, had to get down quickly. It's a decent strike on the edge of the box. It's well played once again from Bolton. Dion Charles stretching the pitch, goes across the goal towards the edge of the box. It's a decent strike, hard and low. And Joe Wildsmith matches the effort and palms it away.
It's Josh Sheehan for the home team, Bolton Wanderers. In here towards Dempsey. Dempsey's got the overlapping run here, which is Jones. Jones inside the penalty area, tries to cut the ball back, and it goes off the crossbar in the end. And it was a very good chance as well. But Josh Staker as Cogley sees his effort go behind.
It's Bolton, the better team at the moment, playing the ball around confidently. Jones, right of that back three, steps forward, pulls the ball back, hits it first time. Cogley, and I think it comes off maybe Dion Charles last. That's who Joe Wildsmith is pointing to.
Harahan then with the delivery and out swinging one, free header, and it was a brilliant chance as well. And well, all the arms in the air, but Curtis Nelson, no one around him there. They think they should have a corner kick or more.
They're asking for a handball, I think.
Yeah.
It came off someone as Nelson had a clean header towards goal. All the Derby players stuck their hands up straight away.
Now, we've been talking about the importance this season of some of these set-piece routines, making good use of these dead ball situations. What can Derby do with this one as the ball comes in? It's right under the post. It's in the end, but the whistle had already gone. And Connor Washington, who I think got the final touch to put the ball over the line. Well, the whistle had gone. And we're wondering what the referee has given here. He's given a penalty kick, we think, to Derby County here. Despite the fact they had the ball in the net, the whistle had gone. And there's a bit of confusion around the ground. But we think it's going to be a Derby spot kick.
Well, no one's quite sure what's going on. They're saying it was a foul. We'll see it again. There you go, in the centre of the pitch. I think it was on Elder by Adebayo.
And he's pointing to the spot in that replay, isn't he, the referee?
Yeah, but everyone's frustrated because of course,
the ball's
in the back of the net. You let it play, it's a goal. Either way, it's a great chance now for Connor to score.
It's had its moments, this game. It's had its moments of drama. But can the Derby County captain, Conor Harahan, put the visiting side into the lead? He can. Well, you can say that some justice was done there. Connor Washington had the ball in the back of the net, but this one from Conor Harahan will count. And on RamsTV, it's Bolton Wanderers 0, Derby County 1.
Well, the last 5 minutes have been much, much better. Derby have gotten themselves back into the game, where it was all Bolton for the first 25 minutes or so. It should have been a goal. It wasn't given. It was up to Conor Harahan, the captain. From the penalty spot, he made no mistake.
Ball is in towards that penalty area again. Is there going to be a penalty at the other end? There is. And a chance after the foul there on Josh Sheehan. And a yellow card shown to Smith as well.
It's all too easy from the throw. The ball comes across from Dempsey, edge of the box. As soon as Smith goes to ground, if there's any touch, I don't know how much of a touch there was on Sheehan. You run the risk, especially so soon after the penalty was given to Derby.
And we had said that Bolton Wanderers had come back into this again in the last couple of moments in what's been a first half that's ebbed and flowed, but it's the home team that could get themselves back on terms here, and they do. And Dion Charles with that goal means with 2 minutes to the half-time interval on RamsTV we are back level. It's Bolton Wanderers 1, Derby County 1.
A real shame it's so late in this first half. I think we'd like it going in at half-time at 1-0. It's not, it's 1-1. 2 penalties, the 2 goals, and they have got themselves back into it, Bolton. I think we've sat a little bit too deep since going 1-0 up.
Oh, and a chance maybe now for Bolton Wanderers here. It's a good challenge that from Wildsmith, and another good block inside the penalty area again. And the third block, this time Joe Wildsmith again looking to deny Dion Charles. But what is the referee going to give here? Well, Wildsmith is saying that he made the block with his chest. The Bolton Wanderers players are appealing that maybe he handled this one outside the edge of the penalty area.
Well, there's a mistake from Sonny Bradley. Adebayo gets in. Joe Wildsmith makes a challenge first and foremost. Then he dives again. We don't know if it hits his hand or his chest. It comes off Elde. He made the 3rd save in quick succession, and then the referee brings it back. It's a big call now for the referee. If he thinks he's handled it, and he's speaking to the linesman here.
Well, yeah, he's going to be in trouble here. Joe Wildsmith, a red card. A shake of the head from Joe Wildsmith, who continues to protest that that ball hit him in the chest. But the referees are judged that he handled that outside the area, and for that receives that red card. And Derby now down to 10 men, and they will of course have to bring Josh Vickers on. Another quick short corner in towards Sheehan. Is Thomason. Cross comes in this time, and that one's, oh, it's got all the way through. Well, a touch of luck about the goal. The numerical advantage that Bolton Wanderers have has ended up with the ball in the back of the net.
Well, I think it comes off Forner last. Vickers Cogley on that right-hand side. We were patient with the build-up. He ends up deciding to put a cross in. I think there's a little nick off Forner, and it just deceives Vickers.
Sheehan. Here's Dempsey. In some space here is Williams. Goalkeeper did what he had to do.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was what Williams was going for as it came down this left-hand side. Nelson in a 2v1. Forces it wide, and then Williams slips. It's a good save from Vickers, one that you'd expect him to make, just covering that front post.
Cashin keeps it alive. Cashin does well. Here's our player of the match, Forner, to Mendez-Laing. We need a bit of Nathaniel Mendez-Laing wizardry here. Mendez-Laing, 1-2 step overs, ball towards that back post. And the header in the end from Collins is just wide. They are giving it everything.
Well, he does everything right. Nathaniel Mendez-Laing waits for the right time to make the cross. Couple of little step overs, creates half yard. It's a brilliant ball towards that far post as well. Look at him, patient here. Thinks he's going to cross it that first time, doesn't, slows it back down. Another little step over onto his right foot. Great ball towards that far post. Collins gets up. I think it's Mendes Gomez that just does enough with his body so that Colo can't get over him properly and directs it back across goal. This is it. This is the last chance.
Here we go. We've played the minimum 8-minute stoppage time. This ball has to go in towards the penalty area now, and it will, from Curtis Nelson. Everybody forward. The goalkeeper forward as well. As the ball comes in, it's over the head of Vickers. Maybe an effort here towards goal. Might come to Mendes-Lang. First time ball across. Here's Forsyth with it. And there is the full-time whistle. I thought Craig Forsyth was just going to strike one right on the final whistle, but the final whistle comes and it's Bolton Wanderers and their manager Ian Evatt who are able to hold on to this one. A strange game at times, you have to say. A tale of two penalties, an own goal in the end which proved decisive, but it's Bolton Wanderers that have picked up the 3 points.